And over the years, I noticed something unusual. Many people did not break down or do not break down because they fail, but they break down after they succeed. Yes, you heard right. Let me tell you one example happened in my own life. One afternoon, my friend Anil called me. I wanted to meet you today. Come over for a cup of coffee. I said, okay. No hi, no hello, no how are you. Suddenly message to meet for a cup of coffee. I could feel some sense of urgency. So I messaged back, okay friend, we'll meet at 7 p.m. in the evening at our favorite place. He said, no, a big no. Come over within an hour. It's urgent. We are trying to meet each other since long, but he could not meet me because of his busy schedule. And today, such a desperate message. I called my secretary to take care of my further appointments and I rushed back to the cafe. He asked me to come. When I entered the cafe, I saw him sitting at one of the table looking little sad. So I sat in front of him and we ordered a coffee. So I asked him, and I was expecting some business success, some new achievement, some mergers or acquisition, because he was high-flying CEO, always on a global travel, moving here and there, achieving many success. But before we get our coffee, he told something unexpected. He said, Prashant, I don't know why, but this success don't excite me anymore. I am feeling completely empty. I don't know what has happened. I am not able to talk to my family. I am not able to meet my friends. I am feeling alone. I could not sleep at night properly. I wake up suddenly in the morning, early morning or late night, and then I feel getting irritated. I don't know what has happened. Every time I think of something and then it scared me. The new success doesn't give me the excitement. So I whispered, success has an expiry date. He looked at me, but not noticed what I said. He continued, I have achieved everything with what I planned for, but I am feeling completely drained and exhausted. Then he realized that I said something. He said, Prashant, what you said just now? I said, success has an expiry date. He looked at me, surprised, and said, Prashant, have you gone through this phase before? Before you start your self-transformation path? Can you tell me a little bit of more and how to get out of this? Friends, what take you to the top, the relentless achievement, the growth, the success, suddenly stop working one day. And you feel like that you are not there in that picture at all. What struck me was, Anil did not need more success. He has outgrown the success he had chased for. In an urge to get out of fear of missing out and fear of better options, because you feel that your customers has got better options, they may not come to you. So you always try to excel, find out your more USP, find out what extra you can give. That adds to a lot of stress on the working. Why? Because the success has not failed. It is slowly expiring. It happens with many businessmen, because most of the businessmen work in, or most of the leaders work in two phases. First is the achievement mode, where all leaders are working to achieve something. The goals are exciting. You want to have more turnover, more business, carry along all the teams together, achieve more and more acquisitions and mergers and go to the top. It works very well until it doesn't. Someday, the leader start feeling that he is not there. Someday he feels that it is not belonging to him. At the top, he feels completely lonely. There are no friends. He is not able to talk to anyone. What Anil also said me, which struck me, he said, nobody is happy in my life. My wife is not happy, my children are not happy, my customers are not happy, my bankers are not happy. What am I doing? Am I performing a role or I am living a life? So that achievement mode takes you to the top, continuously achievement, and then the second phase which comes, it's called a meaning mode. And this is where the crisis begins. It is not the success is bad, but the success you want to chase for suddenly stop evolving. Unless and until you find out what success means to you, or the finding out the meaning for your working, you are getting frustrated. Most of the time we look outside for the solution, but there is a solution available inside. Because even on most of the leaders I saw, or most fulfilling leaders I saw, they don't keep climbing. They also want others to climb up along with them. They want to help others to go along with them. This is the time when you want to share your knowledge. This is the time when you want to share your words of wisdom to others. That is where your energy gets channelized. Otherwise, at the top, it is very, very lonely. And it is happening most of the time. Most of the leaders, they start contributing. The question earlier in achievement mode was, how do I prove myself? But in meaning mode, the question changes from how do I prove myself to who I can benefit from my knowledge. The leaders build trust, visibility and credibility within the organization when they grow. But when they are going into the meaning mode, they need to develop the trust, visibility and the credibility outside the organization where others can benefit from their knowledge. So in the meaning mode, it is a time to change the hat, which is beneficial in the long run. For taking out of stress, you have to find out a meaning. The success is not failing, it is stops evolving. You have to find out a meaning to your success. You have to find out what values you have started earlier in the career. Are they still with you? Or the values you have shifted completely? Your internal energy has completely have a chaos inside. To find out that. And when you start from proving yourself to contributing to the society, I think that will help you to grow in a longer run. The more and more people will follow you, more and more people would like to take knowledge from you, and that vent will help you to regain that energy. In the achievement mode, it's the time to understand that leadership is not a highway anymore. It has got many intersections and many crossroads where the leader gets many signals on the way. The leader needs to understand these signals, analyze those signals, what it meant for me, why this signal is coming to me. Do I need to continue on the highway or take a detour? Wait for some time, take a pause. Need to understand that. Let us come back to Anil. There is nothing wrong in his career. He has taken pains together to build a successful life. Decades he has worked relentlessly, very hard work. What was wrong was he has not updated the meaning of the success, what he meant to him. Is it the target achievement? Is it the turnover? Is it giving me that same excitement like before? Or it is something extra? So then he has done something beyond the obvious. It's the time to do beyond the obvious. Not look for an obvious solution. When he did R, and R, that is reflection, reset, review, and realign or restart. So then everything started falling in place. Not overnight, of course. but slowly, but intentionally. And every leader need to do that RRR, reflect every now and then, find out the energy inside, where it is going, find out the irritation, what is happening inside, find out the generation gap which is troubling them. Because one of the leader told me, this AI thing is troubling me. This AI, people said it is artificial intelligence, but for me it is an awkward individual. I am an awkward individual, that is my AI. I am not artificial intelligence. This is what look like to me. So friends, if you are finding on a crossroad, just ask a better question. What did success mean to me now? Just reflect that. Because what I talked to Anil, I also feel that it is the emotions are like a first rank holder who immediately feel emptiness after the results are out. So after the success, the sudden breakdown. So we don't need a breakdown, we need a realignment. Most careers take a simple curve: learn, grow, peak and plateau. At the plateau, crisis starts. When you are learning, when you are growing, when you are at the peak, no problem. But when you are at the plateau, there the crisis begins. And if you don't take this extra channeling efforts for your energy, you get depressed, you get emotionally breakdown, you get health issues. So it's a time to talk to yourself, understand what is inside, what is being told to you by you. Meet often the person who is most lovable person in the world, that is you. So friends, on a crossroad, just one message: do RRR, that is reflection, review and reset. It's not a breakdown, it's a realignment. It is a strategy. So it's called a time to reinvent yourself. So every now and then to try to reinvent yourself. So realignment with the world, realignment with the generation, realignment with the business strategy, realignment with the society, what is happening. Because your life cycle is not complete unless you also start giving back to society. That is also one of the spoke in the wheel. So once you start doing this, I think that's a great way of success, the new meaning of success.